the Orange County, but I haven't been to the harbor there. The sixth call here is from when I lived in San Diego. So that maybe you were wondering about what that was. I'm just playing around here with my radio, trying to get the processor and the mic gain set up correctly for single sideband. Let me know if you can hear me well enough. Give me some feedback on that if you would. So what kind of antenna are you running there? And I know you said your name, but if you could repeat that once more, that'd be good too. This is Sam here, Sugar Alpha Mexico, Sugar America Mexico, and back to you, Alpha Delta 6 X-Ray Sierra.
Okay, Sam, the name here is Chris Charlie, Hotel Romeo India Sierra, Chris. The name is Chris, and yeah, that's good to hear. Your radio sounds pretty good. You're on my meter. You're about a 5/7, a 5/7, a 5/7 signal, and you sound pretty clear. No noise. There's a lot of I guess atmospheric noise crashing down on my antenna. It's all over the band. It was on 20 meters as well when I was down there. But I'm using a buddy pole antenna, about a buddy pole vertical. It's about 8 feet off. About 8 feet off the ground, 15 feet of pole altogether, and then I have about a 13.5-foot counterpoise wire just to ground out all the noise and stuff on the antenna. So that's about it. Using a Yaesu, a Foxtrot Tango 817, and I'm basically come up here into the hills here near the water, pretty close to my home, about 6 miles from my home, and I mountain bike. I take my backpack with all my gear and my radio gear and talk on the radio, and it's a lot of fun. I'm also making a video of it as we speak. Back to you, Sam. Alpha Delta 6 X-Ray Sierra, Kilo Juliet 6 Bravo Bravo Sierra.
Okay, Chris, well, you're on the antenna and the buddy pole system. I haven't actually seen the buddy pole, but I have in person, but I have heard about it and read about it online on the web. And looks like a pretty neat system, and it looks like it's working well for you. Have you tried the antenna? I know there's a vertical version and then there's a shortened dipole version. Have you tried the dipole version any yet, Chris?
Yeah, I have actually. I haven't really had that much luck with it set up horizontally. Ideally, those are supposed to be used for high elevation situations, and I've talked with Chris, the owner of Buddy Pole, and he said that that's mainly if you have a lot of height and a good takeoff position, like being at 7,000 feet altitude, that would probably be more advantageous to use. I've had better signal reports and better, I guess, just overall usage with the vertical configuration. And technically, the vertical is still a dipole because I have the counterpoise as the ground and then the vertical antenna as the takeoff part of the antenna. So, but yeah, I've used the vertical setup. But I do have the rotating arms, so I can pretty much do inverted V. I can do a V shape. I can do L shapes. I can do all different kinds of arrangements of the antenna. And and the other advantage to it is the ability to throw it into a backpack and be mobile and just pick any point in the wilderness, or if you're out hiking or camping or something, and set it up pretty much anywhere. So that's the good, and it's lightweight. Back to you.
Okay, Chris. So do you have a tripod, or what? I don't know how the Buddy Pole system keeps itself erect. The other thing I was going to say is about the horizontal antenna version on the Buddy Pole is if you could get to some type of high mountain or even a hillside or a cliff where there's maybe 100 feet of drop-off, then toward that side of the antenna that is near the vertical drop, the antenna will in effect see that you're up much higher than the antenna actually is, if you know what I mean, at least on that particular side that's closest to the drop off or the cliff. that direction, say north, you'll have better performance. You might want to try that. Even if the antenna is only maybe 10 feet off the ground, where you're standing.
Doodly-doo.